Okay, I keep seeing this all the time, right? People acting like 1,200 calories a day is like this insanely low number. Here's the deal: if you're overweight, it's not. First of all, you're insulin resistant, most likely. There's like a 90% chance that you are, right? What this means is your body has a tendency to store everything that you eat as fat, like carbs, protein, you know, all of it, right? Like it wants to store fat, especially with carbs, right? It's gonna make you have a longer insulin spike, which shuts down lipolysis. And again, any carbs that you eat, right, and even some whey protein can stimulate an insulin spike, so that might even get stored as fat, right? So all of this stuff is getting stored as fat. So what this means is like it actually means you need less calories than you even would otherwise. Okay, and then here's the honest fact, right? A lot of overweight people, they don't want to move. Um, they just don't. They want to work out 3 days a week. Maybe they might push five, right? But they don't want to lift weights. They don't want to do cardio. They don't want to do a whole bunch of walking, right? I've heard everything at this point, okay? And so that brings the amount of calories they burn per day down a lot. So let's say you're 35, you're overweight. And another thing, right? Fat does not burn energy, it is energy. Okay? So if you're like 250 pounds, you can't be like, oh, I'm 250 pounds. I need the same calories as the 250-pound woman with muscle. No. You need the amount of calories as your lean body mass, which would be significantly lower and more accurate. Okay? That extra 100 pounds of fat that you have, that fat does nothing. Okay? It's literally a battery. You need to get the battery to give you energy. Okay? So you need to lower those calories more. If you want to lose a significant amount of weight, listen, I hear 2 pounds a week is healthy all the time. I'm going to be honest. If you're overweight, as I said before, your body's battery, you can push that to three, right? So hit it hard. Lower those calories. Get in a 1,500 calorie a day deficit, right? Start digging into those fat cells and make them work. And then at that point, man, you're looking at like anywhere between 800 to 1,200 calories a day, depending on your movement, your age, your height, your all of that, your lean body mass, which probably is not high. So, 1,200 calories a day, you feel like you're getting tortured. Listen, you chose this when you decided to keep eating, when you realized that your weight was getting to where it might be unmanageable. You chose this. You chose this for yourself. It's nobody's fault. Nobody's torturing you. You're not a victim. You made your choices. They got you here. End of story. And if you want to be healthy and have a good quality of life, especially in your older age, like 50s through 70s, now you got to put in work and undo the damage that you did the last 30 years. End of story.